Welcome back. Today I'm reviewing the books from the saga A Song of Ice and Fire, as you can see, by G.R.R.Martin. These are the Harper Voyager books. This is the Harper Voyager edition, Deluxe slipcase editions of the 5 books yet published. I have to say I haven't read them all yet. I have stopped in A Storm of Swords, because they are, as you can see, big books, so I can only read them at home. I can't really go around with them. As you can see, the books have the sigil of a house in each of them. You have the Starks, the Baratheons, the Lannisters, the Greyjoys and Targaryens. They also have the sigil, as you can see here. Oops, the light. The sigil of the wolf. All of them have this. Oh. You can see they are not all blue. They have inside this strip again of grayish, white grayish. I have a problem with lighting. Okay, light grayish strip with the sigils here. Here we have House Harren, which hasn't come in a book yet. Perhaps next one. Who knows? Have it. Quite nice. Grey inside. You can see this is silver grey. Now, why do I have these? Well, first because, as you know, I guess you know by now, I really like books, and I like these kind of editions. Whenever I buy a book, I see if they have a slipcase edition, a hardback slipcase edition. If they don't, a hardback is good. I only buy paperback if either I'm not sure I will like the book, or I never read the book and I'm going to read it completely blind, in the sense that I don't even know the story. If I then like the story, I buy these kind of books. Another reason, it's because each of these books has cost me around 35 euros each. 35 per book, which is cheaper. I think the one that cost me more was Dance with Dragons, which was 35. All the others cost me less than 35 euros each, because I bought them at play.com when they were released. So back then the price, I guess, was lower. I think they've put the price up a little bit. I also bought these because I had them in Portuguese, but it so happens that the Portuguese editions, which I can show you here, these, as you can see, these are 2 books, but these 2 books form one. So these 2 books are the equivalent of Volume 1, A Game of Thrones. This one's called A Game of Thrones in Portuguese. This one is The Ice Wall, which is referring obviously to the wall. What happens is that each of these in Portuguese costs around 17 euros each, and they are paperback, as you can see. They are not even hardcover, so I was paying much more for inferior quality books. They have nice covers, sure they have. These have always nice illustrations, but it's not worth the price they're asking. Also, the translation is mediocre at best. So I rather not read. Also, starting with volume 9, which is part 1 of A Dance with Dragons, they have decided, the publisher, the Portuguese publisher, decided to sell out and murder the Portuguese language with an orthographical agreement which is not legal, but they've decided to do it nevertheless. And I am totally against that. I will not have my language sold for economical interests. So I've stopped buying the Portuguese editions, and I now only buy the English ones, which are these. I guess you don't really care about that, but imagine that all of you who are seeing this, imagine your government decided to murder your language because they wanted to pretend to unify it with another variation. For example, imagine if you are British, that your government said, now we are going to write things the American way, or if you're American, imagine that we're going to start writing English the British way. That's what happened in Portugal with Brazil. They have decided that we should start writing the Brazilian way, with some exceptions that have forced us to create new words, because in Brazil they remain the same. I will not stand for that, so English it is. Okay, I think this is it. So here you have it. I hope you enjoyed.